Hello everyone, and welcome to Chapter 2 Club's Smart Woman's Guide to Breakups and Everything After. Today I'm here with licensed clinical social worker Louisa Triandis, and we're going to be talking about the game-changing nature of gratitude. Hey Louisa.
Hi Malinee. Thanks again for having me.
No problem.
So I really like to talk about gratitude. It's kind of one of my go-tos, to the point that my kids get a little annoyed with me. But I find it to be really, really helpful. And there's a lot of research that shows that gratitude is, in fact, extremely helpful for our mental well-being. There was a study that looked at people writing in a gratitude journal, this one thing a day for 21 days, and then another group that was on Prozac, and they had equal amounts of relief from depression.
Wow.
So, you know, it's an easy kind of go-to that's not going to cost you anything. You may as well give it a shot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we know we're supposed to focus on the positive.
Yes.
And sometimes it just feels like, oh, I don't know what there is for me to be feeling positive about right now.
Right.
So gratitude is a way to kind of rope ourselves in to feeling a little bit better.
Okay.
And, you know we can go to the kind of easy ones like, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends. I can expand it to, I'm grateful for my dog, I'm grateful I have a place to live, right? But can you be more creative than that? Can you be grateful that you got your period today, which was a bummer, but you had a tampon in your purse?
Okay.
Yep. And you really should probably be grateful for tampons, because in the pioneer days, there were no tampons.
Good point.
And more importantly, they didn't have Advil.
Yep.
And so, that right there is enough to not be a pioneer.
Yeah.
But then you also, there was going to be a plague of locusts, and you weren't going to have anything to eat for the winter. And anyway, you could go on and on and on, right? With how much better things are because you are not a pioneer right now, right? But you can just look around your house and come up with silly things to be grateful for.
Yeah.
I'm looking over there and I see an extension cord. Well, I think you should be grateful that you have that extension cord.
Yeah.
Because
we wouldn't be able to do this video right now.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this video right now, or we'd be in this really awkward position, right? Trying to get close to the outlet, and it would it wouldn't be working. So, I'm grateful that you gave me this lovely cup of tea, right?
You're welcome.
It's a small thing, but again, just if you're creative, you can look around and always find something.
Yeah.
It just don't expect it to be something big.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, we can definitely get down this downward spiral of negative thoughts and not think about the big picture and list a few things out that we can be grateful for. We've definitely had a lot of viewers write in about various different topics and frustrations, and one viewer had written in about her ex-husband who had left her for another woman, and she started looking at his social media posts and seeing them going on these trips, and it made her just really feel bad. And so what could we tell her, or how can we get her out of that and focus more on the gratitude?
Yeah, well, and the thing is, all those negative feelings that she's having are really valid. Yeah. Right? And you need to feel the feels.
Okay, so we don't want to ignore.
So you don't want to ignore that. Yeah. But you also need to be able to move forward with your life and not have that be completely overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so when we're feeling like we're stuck and we need to get unstuck, gratitude is a really, really helpful tool. So, turn off that social media, which is like a whole other discussion.
So we can do
right?
a whole other topic on that.
I mean, and probably do a couple hours on that. But then, okay, what's good in her life?
Yeah.
What's on her social media that she's excited about? That she's grateful for.
Yeah.
And just when she has those negative thoughts about her husband being
ex-husband,
ex-husband being with the new woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, catch that. Just stop.
Yep.
What am I grateful for right now?
Yeah.
And it's just like a way to kind of block that negative thought.
Yeah. It's easier said than done too.
Yes.
It's it is harder just to like stop it in its tracks, those negative thoughts, and be deliberate about, shifting that focus and talking
right.
about
Well, and so what you just said, I think, is what's so key.
Yeah.
You have to be deliberate.
Yeah.
You have to really make that decision that, okay, I am not going to get stuck in the yuck.
Yeah.
I am going to be active and conscious and determined to recognize what's going right.
Yep.
And use that to help me pull myself out.
Right. And maybe write those things down as you think of them right away.
Absolutely. I write them down, keep a gratitude journal.
Mm-hmm.
There are a number of apps
Right, yes. There's a lot of good apps out there.
That, will like remind you,
mm-hmm.
what are you grateful for right now?
Yep.
Think about using one of those just to, kind of give you that little push.
Right. We all need that little push.
Yeah, we do all need that little push.
It is so easy to focus on the negative, yeah.
Yeah. No, we're that's the way we're wired.
Yeah.
So you have to really decide, that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, great. I am grateful for you being here, giving us these wonderful tips. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.